Let's take a look at the U.S. Mint aftermarket sales from eBay. I take the sales price, add the shipping for the total cost or the total sales, and I only include early release, first release from NGC, and then first strike from PCGS. If there's a CAC in there, I'll throw that in, which we're going to see is in some of the calculations going forward with some of the other coins that I'm looking at. I come up with an overall average, and then I do a recap, which I will show you. So, Army Privy. Take a look. Average sales 219, down a little bit from the previous week. It's still got a nice profit of $78.78 for the raw. The 70s have dropped just a couple of bucks, $5. You still profit of $117.49, and the 69s are turning a profit of $19.14. As far as the Army Privy goes, I'll probably look at this coin for another 2 weeks maybe, and then I'll probably move on. It seems to have steadied out. It's going up and down a couple of bucks here and there, but I'm probably going to stop researching this particular coin just because it's been out for a couple of months or released for a couple of months. Let's move on to the Sacagawea gold dollar, and it's taken a little bit of a hit this week. The raw is down to 25.46, and showing a profit now of $27.49. The 70s did go up a touch, 29.49, for a profit of 292.69. So that's pretty healthy. Not bad. There are no 69s yet that have shown for sale, or sold, I should say. Now, let's take a look at what's dropping tomorrow on the 20th of August, and that is the Laser Privy. So far, pretty strong. 248 for the raw for a profit of 103.89. 70s at 116.48 profit. And the 69s, 1408 profit. So coming out of the gate as a pre-sale. Like I said, this drops tomorrow. Not too bad. Side note, the Privy and the Liberty gold and silver, which I'm going to be doing next, I did not include in the sales history anything that's being released from the show. So there's an ANA show. I believe it starts today or tomorrow. I think today. And they're obviously the grading companies are there, and they're doing their special labels. So that is not included in this, as well as the advanced release or first day of issue. So the Laser Privy coming out pretty strong, actually. Liberty Silver. This is odd. Well, not really odd, but the average eBay sales, I think there's only one or two that have sold for a profit of $26.42. The 70s that have sold, there's been a handful. And after eBay fees and then grading fees, and remember the grading fee is the grading fee of $40 or so, $45, plus the shipping to the grader and the shipping back. So you got to remember to add those in. So that's why this jumps up to around $85. It's just not the $40 grading fee. I have not calculated in here, your memberships and so forth, because there's discounts and there's different coupons that you use when you join, and it just gets too complicated. However, the 70s right now, losing $4.43 after grading fees, eBay fees from the sales price. Again, this is the silver. We'll see where this goes. That may tick up. I actually expect it to tick up a little bit just because the mintage is fairly low, but it is a metal, so hard saying. Now, the gold. This was a little tricky. I had to go to the U.S. Mint's websites and pull up there's a formula that they use for their pricing structure for gold and silver and platinum and so forth. And based on the spot at the time that I had calculated the spreadsheet, looks like the price on this is going to be $42.65. So I've got $42.65 plus the $5.95 shipping in there. So that's where I'm getting the $42.70. Obviously, once this does drop, I believe this drops on the 21st or Thursday of this week, then I can put the actual price in there. Not too bad. The raws right now selling $52.74. eBay takes a good cut, but your profit is still $300. The 70s. Actually, profit is a little bit less because of the grading fees. eBay fees obviously stays the same as far as the percentage goes, but the grading fees cuts into your profit a little bit there. But if this has any history like the previous gold liberties in the past, I expect this to probably start to tick up relatively quickly. These seem to do very well in the secondary market for some time. You go all the way back to, is it 21 with the Bucking Bronco gold? Those things are retailing for like $8 grand, so they're doing pretty well. They're watching 73.